only 40 minutes later than I wanted to be. Hi, good morning, evening, Curbs. Maybe morning to you. Evening, afternoon for me. It's so loud right here. You're the first one here. You're it. Nobody else showed yet. Thank you for being so loyal and so dedicated. But this is a surprise. I had it actually scheduled for Thursday. My schedule opened up. 4 cancellations. Oh, thank you for letting me know. It's my first time. That's the game itself. So once we get into the game, we'll check volume levels of the game, because I did go in and turn the music down in the game, I thought. So let's see if I can. Maybe I didn't save it when I did it. I've got music down. We'll turn it down a little bit more, because I don't like it when the music's too loud, right? Save and quit. Couldn't hear me at all, huh? Yeah, it was so loud. I might turn it down some more. We'll see what it looks like when we get in there. Backspace. It wasn't loud. All right. So I don't know if it's going to be any quieter when we get into the game. So let me turn it down a little bit more. Okay. Save. Confirm. First time I played the game, I played the original. So we're going to start a brand new playthrough. It's going to be one of those kind of like Oblivion, where I play it when I can. And I can today. So we're going to start a brand new game. And I haven't even watched any videos about it yet. All right, let's see. Tactical offers the most comprehensive experience in character management and combat. I hear it's not going to be the original. Greedfall was, what do you call it, second person, not first person, but second person, where you see yourself running around, or maybe that's third person, with direct combat. Now I guess this version, you like, what do you call it, when you get to choose who's going to do the fighting and who you're going to attack, and I don't know. I've never played that way before, so it's going to be interesting. All right. Among the most important options, autonomous team on command. I would like that. Independent. Extensive options for camera controls. Extensive options for the tactical pause. Recommended profile. See, and I would like this to be on easy. I wonder if I can change it to easy. Offers a balanced experience between tactics and action. Among the most important, autonomous team on command. Basic options. Intermediary options. Offers an experience centered on your character. Among the most important, autonomous team activated by default, right? That means they do their own thing. Basic camera, basic options for camera controls, basic options for the tactical pause. I think I like the focus, right? That's when the team is activated by default. That means they're doing their own thing. And if you can change it, you can change your customizer at any time in game from the options menu. There we go. We're going to pick this one then. Difficulty, story. I'm assuming story is the easiest. This mode allows players to focus on the story rather than on battles. Yes, thank you. Invincible enabled. Yes. Friendly fire disabled. Party damage, party recovery. I'll leave that the way it is because I don't know it. Let's get started. I'm hoping the story's good. I know a lot of people are playing, like Crimson Desert just came in, and a lot of people were really excited about that. But I've been waiting for this one because I really liked the first one. So the minute I saw you could put it on your wish list, I did. And then this is early access, I believe. Just came out in March. Let's listen.
If you want this portrait to bear any resemblance to you, stop fidgeting.
Let me know how this sounds.
Stand up straight. And turn your head towards me. There. Hold that pose.
Not great. You're not as happy with it as... I know people are just getting started, so they probably haven't figured it out yet. And let me know how the game volume is, because I can turn that up in OBS. So I want a girl, of course, right? Huh. Non. How come it doesn't change if you do the gender differences? I never can remember which of those symbols is boy or girl. Appearance for... So I guess you can kind of just pick one that's already... I'd like to customize it myself. Is there a way to... advanced appearance. Oh my gosh. I gotta pick my own skills?
What brought you to Tir Fradi?
What brought you to Tir Fradi?
Hello, Forkan.
Well, you have very little customization. Wow. Still looks like a male though, doesn't it? Okay, we'll do the random because I don't know what I'm doing. So we have 18 choices. Looks like she's an island girl. Obviously. I like that one. I don't know why. I like the shorter hair. Let's do darker hair. Do darker hair. Okay. Select. Oh, I guess we can change the hair color a little bit. Give her some brown hair. Skills now. Mobile melee fighter specialized in weapons, defense and controlling the battlefield, starting weapons, a mountain puzzle. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be one of those where you have to know magic and stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay. Paths of protection. Protects your stance, increases magical deflection, armor, and life by 10%, but decreases damage dealt by 15%. Taunt. Taunt to enemies within the area of effect. Taunt. Hurtful words? Wow. Okay. This one's still locked, so I guess these are the ones you start with. Violent charge. Those are still locked. Those are still locked. So we have mastery of weapons of war. Unlocks weapons skills for weapons of war. Brutal impact. Iron breaker. Destructive blow and shockwave. This is going to be more game than I can handle.
Help is on the way, dear!
Shockwave. Oh, I couldn't hear my blurb. Let me check that. Hey Rude, I'm trying a brand new game. We're gonna find out if it's a good idea or not. check my blurps here. I played the original and liked it, but nobody else has heard of it either. I'm weird that way. Can you do another blurb or another, yeah, another blurb so I can make sure I got that working? It's going to be one of those games.
Help is on the way
There,
here!
now we're back. Now I got it. Thank you. It's going to be one of those, kind of like, well, like Dragon Dogma that I'm doing now, and Baldur's Gate, where you have to like pick magic skills and weapon skills, and it looks like those are the only skills I have right now because I don't have any points, attributes, protector. I'm just gonna go with the, you know, the default here, I think, you know, whatever it's on now, until I figure out what all this means. You will not be able to change your character's appearance after confirming. You can modify their talent, skills, and attribute at the cost of a memory stone. Is your character ready? I guess so. As ready as she can be.
Why have you been drawing all these sketches?
So that your island can be appreciated by the rest of the world. Everything is new for us here. We have so much to learn.
It's pretty.
And who knows?
Pretty to look
the
at.
flora of your country could very well save mine.
Save it from the sickness you told me about?
The Malachor, yes. This is what
See,
I
this
hope
is a
in any
prequel
case.
to the one
It's
I
taken
played.
so many lives back home. I do hope we haven't brought it here too. I heard there were some sick people in the village. Let's talk about something else. This is the big day, is it not?
Yes. Today
Quite a
is the
delay
day
from
Nilan
my-
and I complete our initiation.
What I see and what you
I
guys
thought
are
as much
seeing.
when I saw
Wow.
that strange woman appear in the village. Congratulations, you must... your mother approaches and she doesn't seem too pleased to see you with me.
Wow, her mother doesn't look that much older than her. 3 streams at the same time? Man, you're talented. I'd barely be able to keep up with one. Oh, they speak a different language here. I can either leave with Mom or I can stay with Furkan. I suppose we better go with Mom. She said
I
so.
must leave you. Our chief summons me.
Go, go. But do come and see me again when you can.
But it's going to
I'd
help
very
you
much
feel
like to hear about this
important
ritual.
and wanted and needed, and we all need to feel that way, right? Okay, bonus content. Gakane Pioneers Pack. You've just activated the bonus content. You can now find 2 iconic outfits from Greedfall in your storage box. The Legate outfit or the Traveler outfit. Cool. I was late starting because I bought the soundtrack so I could use it for, you know, my start screen, my end screen. I could not figure out where the hell it saved the file. Ah. Anyway, I figured it out. The Legate next. So there's some different clothes we could get. Black Mass Pack. Congratulations, you've just activated the bonus content. Perrin's Black Mass Pack. Say that 3 times fast. You can now retrieve a unique equipment set from your storage box. Robes of the Magokrat, Virdengear, sure. The boots, the gauntlets, the Galero. What's a Galero? Is that a hat? New sun rings. The bonus quest, the Black Masses, will be available in a future update. We wish you a wonderful adventure. Also got bonus content, My Nacon. That's the company who made it. From now on, you can retrieve a spare chest, an iconic piece of equipment from Greedfall, Bright Scale Skull Mask. Oh, that's what they're wearing. We wish you an ultimate adventure. All right, my quest, meet with Minen. Movements in camera. No, I'm hoping this is, please tell me. Yes, it's, thought for sure I'd check that. All right. Let's see. How do we open the map? That's how we open the character. Inventory, which I don't seem to have anything. Maps. Okay, we've got a lot of question marks. All right. Our journal. Your mother has informed you that Minun, your leader, wishes to meet you to discuss your initiation. You shouldn't keep him waiting. All right. Back. What does this one open? That one goes back to that menu.
Wat hier. Radi dat frag. Vogleend maraga radi dake. Es donegada malochtum.
That helps her look for stuff. What's that one do? Now A did a crouch. How does X do a different crouch? How do I get him out of that crouch? Oh, I see. Oh, I think X is if there's a group with you. So is this the only way to get to the map other than the little circular one, your little mini map? Possibly. Show legend. Okay. Landmark. Main quest. Side quest. Search area. We got a lot of different legends which we will be bringing up frequently. So far we've got a dungeon entrance. And we've got a character, little character head with talking. And then we have many points of interest. All right. Ooh, what did I just do? I apparently selected somebody. I put it in pause. I don't want it in pause. Okay, and how do I take this off though? There we go. I did break the game already. It's what it's going to break is my brain. I don't know why on earth I decided I needed to take on a game I knew nothing about and had nobody to hold my hand. Because nobody else is playing it. So this is what happens when you get excited. I hope it's a good game and I hope it catches on because like I said, I really liked the first one. Dime in, what was that? I've been very worried of late. I have to left to find out what's going on. Okay. Now, can I talk to people? Well, they don't initiate discussion like automatically. It's definitely a creature of some sort. We just walk through there. Looks like I have a couple different places I can go. Hello. Can I pet you? Ah, here we go. Speak.
Your tirtomad, asinit.
Bir tirtomad. Is a canum already dani?
Ask her about hunting and its benefits for the village. We're going to talk to everybody because it'll help us learn things.
Quais radai selgdanes korean? BMR loch ages fish on
I hope they eventually stop with the subtitles. So maybe that's a setting I have to put on.
Nasientem biadida o ele vikina maka esha. Sagwenaito. Marame sitten redena ma. Naimo ele. Vanuit ma dat degedak de betrekking rach jaum. Age venan ja kaido genta ole.
Responsible hunters.
Quedem beto mara de sitten. Na vreget samel.
But something is eating it.
What is that in?
Es da gwyn
Right? I hope they
Adoretto.
either that I can change it to where they speak English or they will eventually, because I don't like to read subtitles during a movie. Distracting. But isn't it a pretty game? I love the graphics. Okay.
Qua awelm seg.
Esalani fras. Ensarada mag agenda maragloban. And serenat.
Okay, I'm thinking the door with the exclamation point is where I'm supposed to be going. And it is early access, so we'll see how it works out.
Nasmewinem vorken sindad da arsisau da garantamen. Na frichti
I
korte
like her
sonegade.
tattoo.
Smein em fravind, velolto, et ja es cor da sonegat. Ariden ger, esto es sa.
Diwa daralwi samel sin aniloin. Tegede da elo mali minen kasin.
Tyler's here. Hi, Tyler.
Ja taured ne soklendi.
Esvelam linquid to tegedak es in nama kahoelam. Nasankanam da etinem alig da.
How you doing? How's your leave going?
Qua awelm seg avatir.
Fravins em frank da dierna an hevigem. Butech ach, mavridan deot nes sed mat. Smeuin quisem se cavinanem samel nes diernam toflanem.
Esto ugesin, em navregen comarosi dwint. Tegedem.
Okay. I've got to see if there is an option. I don't know that there is. To turn off to do English instead of text language is English. Tutorials enabled, display headgear shown. I'm thinking, since there is a language option for subtitles and stuff, and it doesn't say you can turn it into English. Subtitles English, Tier Fradine subtitles. If we put it on Tier Fradine subtitles, does that mean they speak in English? Let's find out. Let's find out. We can always change it. If I remember what I changed. It might do both now, right? Yeah, it's going to do both. Nope, don't want that. That'll really be distracting. So all I can do is hope that it'll at some point change. Okay. Save and quit. Confirm. All right.
Estrahan Santo. Radidendam sachen diagam da windluchton.
Gair? Adadordam se yagas es radai de ragach. Naistalemi, a conveni e frasi? Es radador naik se yam linguides bei en mished daen?
Ja esa radida no convenda quena sequena. Wo ken quis a jechtam da junga igvigi.
Das echter me en voglendna is junga de la renoixa. Sag broig de neis luchton ja is ten. Kui fravind ma berden varsat niasim Miklodaik dequels.
Madid danita vuxanti, hadiern, haval, hadiern ha. Radidadra mens veludes?
Estechem da gomfrangide da dierna. Es menilanem, agesines fridenem ger. Es nie voglendaiga.
Nilan. Es dechem dam kasin. Es meshedam. Voglende kaishedam.
Vridenger. Es les anumam. Muy crimodorik. Richtig. Credo. Anilaim. I voglendaik. Sago es esa. Si arula mai eidam. Tu si dame sarà di doa. E varach a vinaim. Con frangdis. Mi aniru ese maledi. Quanto ribadari malarededao a yoenga.
Very colorful clothing. How's the balance of my voice and the game sound?
Estrag mem closted saratida. Na mem never me al mantiam santisu noixa.
Sage sam. Rense danie dechem
Wonderful.
farvedi. Daher kamem far voglendi. Voglendis
I can turn the game up more.
es radei emesto. Kiden donegada shantamen lag obledenen. Es radei emadrai.
Rudoken, hi.
Nasordis ta doiga araigidem. Bad oleg loan de farwe di duis a magenta.
Qua avalem sega do flame. Quece dem fleidas da zusudi esi neis luchtemen jaquensend. Esca overschede a sonea joam.
Ask about the argument.
Manas tangwasrit. Quaivret radides cavevam.
Samo raditu quis. Nacoidem manteam samada carnoxa. Lientara orgi. Neis hense.
I don't know about a fan. It's nothing, no different than I usually have on. There's a fan underneath the computer, but it's always that. Always there. Sorry if it's annoying. I hope it's not all in this foreign language. Confirm that he is a friend. I do think she was speaking, wasn't she speaking English to the guy that was painting her? Confirm that he is a friend. So I'm hoping not, because I find subtitles distracting personally. I have not played this game. It's early access. Nobody's heard of it. I played the original. It's a prequel to the one I played.
Ja, is voor concurrentum. In verte daka de
Oh,
diamike.
interface. I did see that.
Vorken dada do varlegu in comfarweda. Na smeu in emesfir da vregus in da sonegat.
Vorken de dam da doverleku is weer.
But it's very constant and loud.
Haberag da nes luchtum.
Ad loreto.
Ruth said she doesn't hear anything really super loud. Can I get to that screen? I'm in a cutscene. It won't let me get to that screen. It does keep, coming on, and I'll move the mic up. Maybe that'll help.
Es crimo derek seva now ka ehenisa. Es mare se vis.
Hope it's not annoying. It's my stream.
Marika se VMCS na fravin.
I don't know, Brudoken. You haven't heard it before though?
Sageras de enclostedas.
Just the vocalizations, just people talking. But, there is a fan under the computer.
Quid bud edet mad. Jam bud radai.
Never before.
Na pravinde novege. Es runam donegade. San voglendade. Ed andenachtem.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe
Sed
my
ne van
fan is
atroflame.
louder than usual.
Anondagam
Maybe it's
koshe
going bad.
en fledade. Echred neis sonigad sen. Ages olod moi crimoderiga gam de hen
I
omniu
wonder it's
fictimen.
something.
Tege dad ni mach. Ages rade de
Let me
gedo.
look at my.
Donegadam. Da halinia rino.
Let's see. I can't get it to work well. Oh, dang it. Yeah. Yeah, it's my fan. It must just be louder than usual. Because when it came on just now, I heard it. I don't know what to do about that. It's the same fan I always have there. But I do hear that it, it keeps cooling, coming on a little louder and then getting quiet again. I suppose I could turn it off. Hopefully that it won't overheat my laptop. Let's see, where's the off button? Let's see, it is hooked in by USB. Hang on, guys. We'll try turning it off. Can't tell if this is the button. There's a fan under the laptop to try to keep it from overheating. I'll try to turn it off and see if that helps. Okay, that fan is off. We'll see how it goes without that one. Because I don't know if it was that fan you were hearing or the computer fan. So if we keep hearing it, we'll know it's the computer fan. Yeah, it's not the fan that's underneath it then, it's the computer itself. And I don't know what to do about it. I'm not hearing it at this moment, but it is cycling on and then cycling back off. Well, I can cancel the stream and try to figure it out. I feel like because it keeps coming, the computer itself keeps coming on. See, now the computer's winding up again. The laptop itself keeps cooling off and on. But I'm sorry if it is louder than it usually is. But it's definitely the laptop because the other one was off. And I don't know why it would have more trouble cooling, you know, needing to cool itself so much today. But if it's too, put the cooling fan on. It was less out with that fan on. Okay, cooling fan's back on. But I do hear it cycling louder and quieter. I don't know, maybe there's something about this game that taxes it more. I don't know nothing about that, if that would be the case. So we'll move forward, and if it's too annoying, guys, I have no problem stopping until I can figure it out. And then this was a surprise stream anyway. So let's ask about Mev.
Quet Fravin's mother kahe dierna mavai.
Fravin del Samel si
Move forward, okay.
Role sonegada a Heneseis Samel dienem hach gedatas. Es crimo derek save now ka
It's coming kind of like tides. Goes up, then goes down, then comes up, then goes down.
Fictaman agranon moyole hoila. Marca say VMCS na Fravin marang nama MSD Vikshar Hirem. Sageras de enclostedas, o sie hade segama va heleg suisi.
The ritual. Let's learn about the ritual.
Quid bud edetmad, jambud radai de ledach.
Na Fravin de novege, es runam donegade, sag voglendade, ed an denachtem, lawa, sed me van atroflame. Anondagam prosheid, em fledade. Echredneis sonegad sen, ages olod moi, crimoderega gam de hen omniu fricteme, tege dad mi mach. Ages radei de gedo, donegadam, da halinia rimo.
Es armemem confrangum edierna.
Faria dis adiuem disema.
Wishing you a smooth and trouble-free past. Path.
Ad loredar aval. Regame zoleda hedesi e quel shedemen.
I hear it. It is much louder than it usually is. Sorry, guys. I don't know why. All right, let's look at our journal because we just learned a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see. Oh, you said something about looking at the interface too, which I saw under options. Interface. Rotate minimap. Subtitles we looked at. Yeah, that's where we were earlier. There does not appear to be an option to... So maybe once they're out of the village and she's not interacting with village folk. Oh, have a quick look at video. We got video or advanced video. You might have a setting to help with the fan. So we got video or advanced video. Just have a small short options here. Change it to 60 hertz. I have disabled 144 or 72. Unless I can change the resolution. Doesn't look like I can change resolution. Okay, 72. It's definitely louder than usual. I don't know why. Save changes, yes. Let's look at advanced video. I'm just curious. Graphics quality. Oh, you can change, you know, like the shadows and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, so we were going to look at the journal. That's not the journal button. This is the journal button. Here we go. No, it's doing it still. Wow, it is so loud. Prologue. Let's see. Meet with Minin. We did. We met with Nilan and Shada. They too had been summoned by Minin to discuss your initiation. Mev and Tolfan, your master, are with him. Your mother has informed you that I'm going to say Minin. Minin? Minin. I'm going to go with Minin. Your leader wishes to meet you to discuss your initiation. We did that. Don't keep him waiting. We're supposed to meet Mev at the ritual area. Mev, who will oversee the final stage of your initiation, has asked you to meet her at the area of... I think it's getting worse, actually. No information. Ooh, there's lots of stuff there to look at. Okay. We did try, and I will definitely check in with you later. Was I supposed to talk to this? Are these like going to be hanging out with me now?
Mens request.
The role of Donegad.
Radit quam caveneg em nascor quid vregda Donegad. Quai? Quod vel sarigem?
Esra de em vogel donegat vir, nes luchtos, nes vis, en on nes enes, nes gorei, a nes luchtos. Na en on erenaixamen. Den quita vi sagach da oglendi den. Sacto combers e forgrimodrem dent ja teugende hetabe meile mares, samel maes dage. An mendu em berent es anama en orgia
She embraces the future too much. Losing her way.
Faret es to samel sin. Nas to samel quen, de jam kladen de vriden an duben an etalemen. Esto samel saloban, jam to klade vintan lau. Siehst da hawel de retira renoixamen nama began, a goita
Wow, it sounds like wind. It builds and then goes away. All right, leave. Let's see what the lady has to say. Shada.
Es anken vardo da maored.
Ask her about her role as a warrior.
Quetsiens radidau dem de ta rigem kengado?
Samel fravins. Srender olaundes qua rigem da hecoreem on diwen. Dam in verdu oleg da nadach oila.
Ja, fravind. Quies quan boa diwan, to ex regentrem agonole contortam.
It is a bit distracting.
Es mavetom. Lemat
the language.
Quantiendu serhu e vorkeni karmagi. Arolamoiden re koire da gelagem.
I read some reviews and I didn't see any that mentioned this, you know, language thing.
Es sanni. Es neisgengeden da nadach e korei de doigau betrechimen confadag. Neu koreimen oil. Avog nidme. Everoid oleg da vesidu de quiniet sient contor toigi. Da hexregau vredes. Ada gwenaida en na quenst unnes venemen.
The fact that she, so they are going to be accompanying me.
Fuxan de torrada doigi nadach nilaniame.
Na, ka gwenodachdam. Ama linquiodum tegedach ded nama. Es pigneg dorme am siar requestis. Casid nilan erenoixa coem. Siunt flengu varent an ekiden vegem kados.
Hoi. Es voladem aruigam. Sag fravin quod anadachtem sies.
Es dorme dead.
I wouldn't know about the scars on your face. May not show that you can defend yourself. Her family. Yeah, my computer doesn't usually make all that noise. You guys have watched me before. They did make a whole language. Must have had linguists help them figure it out so it was consistent, right?
Es matiran kom lorgensan. Kaladem da sei doi samedachten. Anondagam. Smewinem es loen and da eloem vogelend. Em komlin marigem vogeloigi kahantron. To sodent.
Her relationship with Nilan.
Es ad hagos nilamato.
Ah, are they boyfriend and girlfriend?
Siensem teget kwelsach. Frag da hadesi.
Nas ankenam. En weer to anilain.
Rambunctious little brother, nothing more.
Huda moi.
Ah, Rex mahanemam.
Abaundad. Fravinzed. Agis da kenne, na?
She would die for him, but not like that, apparently.
Da regu quese samel.
Mekasin. Sakad es velem arulamaid.
All right. Leave. All right.
Radidam es adivenevrach.
Kagwenadachtam. Es meant hadabem oleg.
All right. So, looks like we got to go this. I'm assuming that we go wherever the exclamation point is. And even with the weird language, it's still beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful game. Okay, so looks like we're going that way. Okay. No, not that way. Well, so far I like the map. It's pretty clear where you're going. I like that. We know how I get lost. Uh-oh, Ritual Arena. That sounds really foreboding.
Mat. Estogem radid minan. Disam gaidam en lamen e kam ferta voglendi.
Ja, adierno.
Velmu kagiden kodnade to seis. Nameundum anueri tortesia marauto.
Oh, we're going to fight. Is the only free attack skill. Use it to fill your gauge, which will generate action points used to utilize skills. So right now I have A. There's nothing in the B, X, or Y slot. Basic attack, A. Lock the camera. Charge to, oh, I see, okay. You've generated enough action points. You can now activate skills using the shortcuts below. A, B, X, Y. Knock down or throw your enemy to the ground. Use scourges against your enemies. Use favors on your character and allies. Skills may target one opponent or ally at a time. Wow, this is going to be a learning curve, isn't it? Usually just go in and whack things. A zone in front of you or a remote zone. The zones affect allied or enemy groups. You can think this is going to hurt my head, guys. Each skill has a recovery time that needs like a cooldown, I'm assuming. It's therefore not possible to use the same skill twice in a row. Use the shortcuts. Okay, that makes her run around. You activated a stance skill. The effect of stances is passive, offered a bonus and a penalty. A stance remains active until further notice, so activate it at the right moment to optimize. Ooh, boy. Wow, that was nice. Attack and defense. So we're in a tutorial, obviously. They represent the total value of the armor. Physical damage is reduced when using a shield. Magical damage isn't affected by shields. Weapons of war and certain skills may break shields. Magical deflection. Denoted by the blue bar, it adds itself onto your hip, your HP. I'm going to need like a cheat sheet to hang on the wall or something. It reinforces shields and their effects. A reinforced shield can reduce magical damage. Once the magical deflection is exhausted, the shields are no longer reinforced and reverse to their basic. Okay. How do I move? Okay. I don't know what that one's doing, but I like it. Yeah, I'm not sure what that one's doing. Hey, Rage. I think I have to hold the button for that one, but it works really good. I actually don't know what I'm doing. That's the question. That's the question of the day. Oh, what? I don't know what that does. What does that do? Confirm. That's obviously some sort of magic. Oh, I see. I have... Oh, boy, this is going to be tough to remember. This is like a select target. Oh, this is going to take me a minute to learn. It's not just a smash and grab, because I have these. Oh, I guess this is like if I have a potion. Oh, wow. I like that B skill. That's pretty nice. Your two companions, Nilan and Shada, have joined you. They're autonomous in combat and will help you manage multiple enemies. Yeah, I don't want to have to control them for sure. You can also take full control over them to access their skills or make them use consumables from the inventory that are shared with this group. Okay. You're one video later, you're all like all of us dying in the gremlin kicks you off the cliff. Watching. Kicks you off the cliff. Wanted to kill, probably wanted to throw whatever was happening. You can also, okay, I read that. Shada is a warrior. She has attack power, but can also take a lot of damage. Send her into the thick of the action to cause damage, knock down or throw enemies, attack enemies. Nilan is the Donagad apprentice and archer. He has little stamina, but is fast and accurate at a distance. Keep him out of the fray to support your allies and rapid ranged attacks. Heal the party with his medical supplies. Okay. Okay. You guys do your own thing. I don't want to have to fight here. Change. I don't want to change character. If you encounter difficulties, use the tactical control to access consumables, analyze the situation, and rethink your tactics. Boy, I'm going to be in here a lot, aren't I? Tactical mode, RB. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that does, that RB. I'm definitely going to have to practice this. Okay, how come it's not working this time? Okay. So you don't use your R trigger unless you want to access your consumables. How do I make that B work? Man, it was working so good. I don't know how to make it work. Yeah, see, how come it wasn't doing that when I wanted it to? I wonder what I did differently that made it work.
Na vregt for sumunem dorkenium da argumedau. Swisius radeus galda nadach, gagaishedon and vlaman. Ami frogu. Estradeus nama.
I'm going to be watching some tutorials on combat.
Dayam vregames tulanem no. Quedes donegada.
Reply that they are guardians of knowledge. Reply that they are protectors of nature. Let Nilan answer. Protectors.
Es vogeloiga betus. Es radard wind da ogeld etelemi nes henises.
I'm assuming if you what you say affects the next
Dad wind koreum.
scene.
Da wind luchto. Monesained nes wisfar nes luchto manes direm. Es caer en jam vogelade. De me brang jemesin. Clos du tiedon tiri. Avel du colli lagachtas re antamen lag. Lemat anoedam dau tortendis. Esrade amaroigade
Well, I completed my initiation.
Aragdis ebunedem ayagam. Estortem al yam adnoedam. Dam fis huis direm. En enegosom siteneg.
James Bond action flip and Resident Evil sounds like an interesting movie. That would be. Why are the animals disappearing and bring them back? You think the foreigners have something to do with this? Okay. Come to your own conclusions.
Jo, sag mal elvelnedender.
So they think the interlopers, the new guys, are doing something with their animals.
Es fran de gadaktam voquel aridenger. Mad. Tegadis no agadregdis quantore bander.
Just like the foreigners to come in and cause trouble. Okay, I gained 12 experience, some gold coins, got some loot. First Bond's cape, Young Initia's cape. You've moved up a level. Open the menu. Not that menu probably, this menu probably. Alright, so these I imagine are quests. We did the initiation. Complete the mission. So we got to do the mission. Woodland life is dying out and the whole village will soon run out of game to eat. You must discover what's going on in these woods and make sure everything gets back to normal. For several weeks, some villagers have been suffering from an unknown disease and their condition is worsening. Mev fears they've caught a disease that afflicts the inhabitants of the distant continent. She asked you to find a cure. Yes, Rage, those are very funny. Beavis and Butthead. Classic. All right, and then that's what we're doing. And then we also have the Dying Forest finds out what's causing the game to disappear. So it kind of seems like these are, you know, as part of the initiation. An unknown disease is attacking the villagers. This is probably something that will be ongoing. Go and talk to who? Tolfon, your master, and the village Donagad is tending to the sick in the nursing home. So go check them out. All right. Okay. Let's look at our inventory. So here's our party inventory. How come she's locked? Interesting. She's got whatever that is, the mountain puzzle. She's got, oh, she can put a cape on if she wants to. Well, this one would match, right? As best as it could. What's this? Different armor. Oh, okay, so you can kind of customize her outfit a little bit. I think I'm going with the teal here. All right, I will check in on you later, Chase. All right, and oh, we've got different armor now. Oh, so okay, so it does have a different armor value. So the worn tunic is less heavy, but it's quite a bit less armor. This must be her summer outfit for when she goes fishing or something. It actually seems to have pretty decent armor. Reinforced tunic of leather and thick hide. Thank you, Chase. One of my favorites. Adorned with roots, the patterns that decorated are intended to distract the enemy. So, it is heavier than this one, right? No, it's less heavy? Less heavy, I think that's what that means. No, it's more heavy. It's 4 more heavy. 4 more heavy, that makes a lot of sense. But the armor's significantly better, so we're going to wear that one. All right. Chest plate, breeches, armor. Armor goes down. This one goes, so let's do the protector. Why wouldn't you want to put the good armor on, right? Now, did the gauntlets... Wasn't there something that we chose gauntlets for? Maybe that's not... Maybe that was when you had a different armor on? Let's see. Whoa! I took my clothes off, apparently. Yes, so on that one, it looks like I can change, but I want to have this one on because it has the better armor. I think these are just color, mostly. It looks like it's going to be what, you know, whatever you're wearing. So let's get back in the other armor. Already equipped. Okay. I don't know why it looks different when you're standing there. And how do I get up here? These are my weapon options. Looks like eventually I'll get a gun. Would you want to take her clothes off? Right? My favorite part. It's so funny. I'm not teaching. The class ended the 18th. And the first thing I was like, I don't have to put real clothes on anymore. I can hang out in my nice, loose, fitting, jammy loungewear. You know, if you can choose, you know, sweatpants or whatever, I think that should. I wish you could wear that everywhere, like Walmart. You know, wear your jammy pants to Walmart. Let's see. So we're eventually going to get some more weapons, and it looks like I can look at their armor. She's got the Mace of Destruction, and her regeneration of action points is slow, apparently. Her relationship level is cordial. Is that the best we can hope for her? Armor 61. Can I change? I don't think I can change the value. Oh yes, I can change the value. Okay, we're gonna leave that the way it is.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Gonna leave her where she is. So these guys seem to be pretty well set. Equipment and skills. I have no idea how to change that yet. Hey Smitty, hi, how you doing? We're playing something new. Let's see, which armor is he wearing? Let's put him in the good armor too, right? He's already equipped, okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is the first time I've played it. I haven't watched anybody else play it. Inventory. Looks like I have a minor healing potion. I'm in a state of confusion, which is kind of constant, but today it's because I'm doing something new. You know, old dogs, new tricks, that sort of thing. So I've got a healing potion. I've got an energizing. I'm assuming that it restores all the drinkers' action points. Group energizing powder. The powder restores all the energy's action points. So you're going to drug your friends. Apparently, you drug your friends too while you're helping your own energy. Minor revival potion. This potion revives a target ally and restores a small portion of their life. So I wonder how I give it to them. No object, no object, no goods. So I can sort it. Oh, sorting. Oh, I can rename it or something? Quality. Wow. I definitely gonna have to read up on this stuff. Maps. We still have lots of question marks. We've got two places to go. All right. I want the purple outfit though. Oh, I thought I changed my armor. I guess it doesn't change how it looks. Right? Didn't I change her armor? Equipped. Well, it all says it's all equipped. Oh, these are different people. I'm in the party. That is what he is wearing. How come when I go forward it changes who I'm looking at? I thought it would let me change this person's armor. Maybe you can't change it? Okay. Maybe that's something that happens with time. How'd we get in here? Through here I'm gathering. Boy, I sure love the rich colors. I look at it and I'm really hoping that the reason my fan isn't coming on so much is because it's having a hard time with, well, I don't know, the load or something. Is that why your fan would come on more? Over here. Sound effects are kind of loud. I feel like I want to turn them off, turn them down a little bit. What do you guys think? How are the sound effects? Like I can really hear their footsteps. No, not there. This person right here. You hear many footsteps. I think I'm going to turn the I think you can turn the effects down a little bit. I'll turn the effects down and see if that helps. I mean, the effects can help, you know, if you're in a game where you need to be able to hear people sneaking up on you, but the rest of the time I think it's annoying.
Björ tirtomad asinit.
Bir tirtomad. Is a cannon already done?
How come she didn't have a cool tattoo? Ask her about the disappearing game.
Radid mev, adier na harkadachtas. Danium sien de biem de edon. Em nasiten.
Na fravin quod voglen said. Sages vir sevoquel. Waginim quasalim fricte de bien sienda de dedon.
It's gotten worse in the last few days. Already wounded and dying, that's sad.
Traneut quid betrichs wildrechen da ana bali. Samel sin echter idee dent quies.
Escolda regus a nama vetrechen erenoixe. Orgent, arenen da holeia esament.
They must have attacked them like the dogs that are multiplying in the woods. Too big to be made by dogs. Unless it was sick and rabid animals. Some friends went back to the forest and they're not back yet.
Mas betraken barig. Es volla takadeti duwen men fraga reigident.
Sie und meste gedacht already? Es volla dem eureg den request kenne.
Puslan suis lerg.
Okay. So we're not only looking for the animals, but we're also looking for any of the hunters that they've sent to try to find them. I think it made it better with the footsteps, but it still feels loud. The mini-map works like a compass and displays the immediate surroundings and important features. The goal of a tracked quest is colored like this, and is displayed at the edge to indicate its direction when it's far away. Find a detailed local map in the team menu and explore the areas in the fog to reveal the entire map. Consult the local map. Okay. That's the wrong one. This one. So I'm assuming these are the areas we have yet to explore, and we are going way over here. So far I'm liking the map. Find all the tutorials in the guide. Okay. This way, I think. I think I still want to turn down the sound effects. What do you guys think?
Ja, es mat goms wis me. Es är godon, det är någon mil frichte,
Look
men
how
se om
beautiful the
nische till
colors
lufton.
are, so
Es
rich.
vola dem flet.
Uh-oh. If enemies are hostile towards you, they will attack you as soon as they detect you. When an enemy sees or hears you, an eye appears above his head and goes to fill in to start the fight. That's very much like Skyrim, isn't it? If the eye opens, they see you. Use this time to hide or reduce noise by adopting a stealth stance. I gotta get used to that. If just one enemy detects you, they will instantly inform their companions. Squatting, standing up. Okay. If you can avoid most of the fighting, only Gare can take the initiative. It's therefore necessary to keep him alive for that purpose. Who's him? Isn't that me? A companion who attempts to flee will be blocked at the edge of the combat. I would have companions that would flee? Indicated by... Okay, so the combat zone is going to be the yellow line. When a fight doesn't allow escape, you'll be blocked at the edge of the combat zone indicated by the red line.
Se daregu velugleo aridenga. Agvegu force meunem de tagarantan renaik sardat.
Quit talking. There's obviously somebody nearby. Somebody or something. I see one. I don't, is this an autosave? I don't know. I don't think it is though, now that I'm looking at that. So I need to remember to save. See, if I had a bow, I would just shoot from here. Maybe I'll get one eventually. Now, if it's like Skyrim, if you sneak, they're sneaking. Your buddies. So the one guy can't see me for sure. I don't even know if I have my weapon out. Okay, standing up. Verdengare. I'm assuming that's my hit points. When it goes into this pause menu, I don't know how to get out of it. Okay. Confirm. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Basic attack, brutal impact, cast. So how do you get out of this pause? What am I doing here? I'm selecting. So I select them ahead of time, the targets ahead of time. Cast. Ooh, learning curve for sure, guys. Cancel. Well, I don't know what I'm doing here.
Es mor ektrag daneis hemesem eluchton ja berdend ensem.
Dunta he helgam de samel sitten.
Es quadradide. Sag koldund neolint widund de arbunt diernon. Ex reden veid adiven. Atosident indredau evrageis.
Let's show them what we're made of!
Well, I'm hitting things. What is that? What does that do? I don't know what Y does. Okay, how is all that sound effects, guys? Loot. Regeneration system. After combat, only the following defenses remain. Shields and deflection are automatically restored to maximum. Life and action points will require the use of rest and skills or consumables. Good. I'm glad to hear it, Bridokin. I'm glad to hear it. Only rest enables you to team to fully restore. Head to your, looks like a flame bed at your house or a travel point. You can rest there and decide how long you want to stay, as well as what time of day you wish. Warning, creatures and animals that have already been defeated may return during your rest. Oh, they respawn. So how do I get out of the stance? That's one of our animals that they apparently killed. And do I loot these guys? Well, I didn't die, but it says I have to use a consumable. Apparently my name is Virdengair, and it keeps saying he. But I'm not a he. I made a female character. But maybe, you know, it is early access. There's always changes that need to be made. They're still using their native tongue though, right? I think. I'm assuming the circle means something's about to happen. The rich colors remind me of God of War. That game has really rich colors also. Okay, what is our legend there? Our map legend. We have looks like a signpost. Travel point. And a workshop. And the search area, okay. Fast travel point, okay. Travel fast to any fast travel location. When you need to investigate, search an area, or follow a lead, you can call upon your survival talent through the tracking action. Tracking allows you to identify important elements in your environment. Use it to identify clues to examine. Examine a track or a clue requires a survival roll. During tracking, your movements are slowed down. Your survival roll is successful. So this is what, like rolling dice, like in D&D? It will reveal part of the path to follow. If your survival roll is successful, you'll have to search the area yourself. So successful in green and successful in red. Or find another clue or hint to try your luck again. The higher the level of survival, the more important elements you see, and the more you have a chance of succeeding with your die roll. It is rolling like D&D. Find clues and move forward through them to examine them.
Selkama. Es nuient.
Es lorgon de triveron. Nes el goiga. Nama serhem ent.
Okay. Use workbench. Okay. Doesn't look like we can do much to him, can we? Do I have one of these? We do not have any. Oh, so this is where we could make those things if we had them. Ooh, bear traps. Poison throwing knife. Ooh, it could get interesting. Throwing knives. Group revival. So this is where you could make weapons, explosives, potions, consumables, quest items, no objects. So lots of different types of weapons. Wave bracelets. Defensive. Magical damage. Wow, there's going to be so much to learn, guys. Rings with magical damage. Hunter's Yay bow. I hope I can choose to be a bowman. I like bows. Hats. Recycling. Mace of Destruction. So those are the weapons different people have. Upgrade. Nothing can be upgraded. And we do not, we have some recipes, but we don't have the materials for those recipes. Okay. Now, can we cook at the campfire? Like in Dragon Dogma, you cook at your campfire? Doesn't look like it. Open. Minor healing potion. Ooh, a bow. There we go. A yobo is known, a yubo, like the animal, yew wood is known to yield the best bows. This one was made with great care for the clan's hunters and decorated with feathers to measure the wind. I like bow. I'll have to practice with that though. Okay, so inventory. Where did the bow go? This way. Claws, potions. Like it's not showing the bow. Large dog tooth. Wonder what you do with that. Okay, so how do I go to looks like I want this bow. That's equipped. I do have the Mace of Destructions. I'm going to try with the bow for a minute and see how that goes. Okay, that one's equipped. Well, we're going to see how it works. All right, so this, oh, this magical stone. Let's try it. See if it brings us, where does it take us to? Fast travel to other fast travel points. Where, does it tell us where it is though? We haven't been there yet, have we? I want to see how this works. So, take us back to camp. Okay. And now we will go back to where we were. All right, we know how fast travel works. So if I have to run, at least I know how to do that. Activate the tracking to find clues and move forward to examine them. Tracking is L, B, and B. Ah, okay. We're moving out of the circle though, going this way. Pick up. And what did that tell me? I have no idea. Okay, and then you turn it off. So can you stay in track mode for like a while, or does it like time limited, or? Kind of going back the way we came, right? And this is where we found the dogs? Maybe? Hey, how do I use the bow, by the way? How do I bring up the, like, how do I bring up the weapons menu? So yeah, like how do I draw my weapon? So RB puts you in this weird attack mode. So it's, I've selected me to do the battle, and now what do I do? Well, this is going to be interesting. Ew, mushrooms. How come every game I play has mushrooms involved? And that's going back to town. Where is our... Getting used to the controls here. Okay, so this is where we were with the dogs. Yep. Almost looks like we're heading back. No, I went the wrong way. Let's go to the right here. How come it's not as easy on the mini map as it was? Dragon's blood, interesting. How do I jump? Climb up, okay. Pick up the rock, copper ore, and sulfur. Oh, I wonder if I have a weight limit. And I wonder if I will be making potions. Wow, I keep getting turned around. Of course. I wonder if you can lock the map north or something. I gotta get used to the terrain, you know how the terrain is, because I can't go that way. So I have to go around. I'd prefer it if the map, you know, would lock in one particular direction. This is called Greedfall, The Dying World. It is a prequel to a game I played a few years ago called Greedfall, and I've been waiting for it to come out because I really liked the first one. And this one, the play style is completely different. The other play style, you just, you know, it was you and you fought and you were by yourself. You didn't have companions. You didn't have to target the thing first. You just whacked people. And this one, it's kind of like, what was that you were watching? Atlas Falls, where you pause and decide what skill or weapon or whatever you want to use, and you target the person you want to hit, and I haven't quite figured it out yet. Alright, there's going to be traps, so we have to do some tracking. Adopt a stealth posture to avoid setting them off. The traps are displayed depending on your level of survival. Defuse the traps using your lock mechanisms. Your chances of success are determined by a roll of the dice. Do I have lock mechanisms? And tracking. Alright, so I'm assuming the red means trap. So do I need to set them off or just avoid them? There's more dead animals. Follow.
I see tracks over here.
You've succeeded with your survival roll. Follow the tracks until you reach the next element. I'm not sure how to get my weapon out at all right now. I have no idea. So I'm assuming I just follow the tracks and not go astray to anything else. Warriors, we're under attack. Oh, these are the warriors that they sent us out to find. How do I run?
Den, Horednuent.
How do I get my weapon out? Skills can apply effects distributed between scourges and favors. Scourges are negative effects that impact vitality, armor, or the ability to move and act. Favors are bonuses that you apply to yourself or your allies. You can develop resistance to scourges or affinity to favors by focusing on the right attributes. Oh, optimal resistance may confer immunity. Check whether your enemies have immunities to certain afflictions so you can adapt your tactical choices. Consult the codex for more details. Alright,
Let's show them what we're made of.
do I need to target or is it auto target? Looks like it might be auto target. Whoops. Uh-oh. Can I kick or something? How do I dodge? I don't know how to dodge. How does one dodge? Okay. Hey, Kiwi.
Oh, es far nu fradi da he
I survived. I cannot play this whole game with the subtitles, though. I'm gonna have to do a little research on that.
Nasiendu dekedakdent da haku voredi, ut ekter nadent.
That will annoy me. Do you know where these traps come from?
Ja, en enie den de kwahe wenden, yaramendent. Es een salgament kasin, da he krokena.
What is my frosty tools doing?
Es dog. Maraden sagenen en mila en engla.
Oh, does Frosty Tools do shoutouts automatically?
Genta, benen ol
Stream elements? Somebody's talking in my chat. Maybe it's Rude doing it. Oh, you did some shoutouts. Okay. I'm still getting used to Frosty Tools and what it's doing. Kill my friends if I don't help them soon. They've already lost. Tell him you'll help him. Or tell him to fend for himself? Of course not. We're going to go help. We have to find a way to get them out of there. I could take a look at the traps. I could take a look. Oh, they're trapped in the traps. Examine.
Linquid veludedam? Es gleosim renoixemen. Nasonem fersam. Vregder de wind venam jori. Es ad grimoderic. Mavreg cames van terram en ork tagoxum.
Es vel es in na tegedach en fonteram, sagt tegedach sachu voridi.
Quet mens aridengar? Es anken vardo da harlam de sonegat vir?
Okay.
Radidam is
I'm not asking. I thought maybe I was supposed to ask him about this quest or something. I'm going to try to defuse traps. It looks like I have a 65% chance. Either that or I'm going to cut the guy's leg off. Can equip 2 main weapons and switch between them even during combat. What does that have to do with that? Regardless of the weapon you equip, the basic attack will always allow you to wield it. However, accessing other weapon skills will require investing skill points in the associated mastery trees. Kind of like in Dune, you got to put your skill points where you want them. Use the second shortcut bar to assign these new skills and make it easier to switch between weapons quickly during combat. Ah, it failed.
For hier. Smeeuw in hem org doet tagach sama or ever roid doet hangari. Is trag me.
Es rade en tegedem sachu voridi. Not vraus an savegen.
So she's gonna try it again on the other guy.
Ma bruis is a smeeuw in an angarad. Frig doer.
Okay, that one worked. The other guy's screwed. What can I say?
Eduven. Es radai de heuragi request da siwedach ekredawi. Frag beru var has dues.
Gotta stop the bleeding. Now what about, do I try this guy again? No, he really is screwed. Journal. Help the hunters. Got caught in an iron jaw. They'll die if you don't act. You were unable to remove the iron jaw that caught Rourg. As a result of your failure, he has a broken leg and remains trapped. Better not take any chances. You should ask the foreigners for help. Well, we have to leave him there till we find some foreigner to help us. You managed to remove the iron jaw trap that caught Berag. He's still suffering, but he's now free and out of harm's way. Massive iron jaws have trapped the hunters of your village. These traps were built by foreigners. One of them will surely help you open them. Investigate the trappers. You discovered that foreigners have settled in the woods where they've set a great many traps. They're clearly responsible for the game disappearing, just like foreigners. Go into a native land and decide they gotta take over. You should try to find out more about them. A new evil. An unknown disease is afflicting the villagers. Oh, I was supposed to talk to that guy back at the village. So we're working on these right here. The Dying Forest and the Initiation. So if we do the Dying Forest, we also work on the Initiation. So we're going to do that one. Show on map. Okay, we've got to go this direction. Investigate the trappers. Okay. So we're going to leave this guy here all alone, I guess. What's that down there? It's, oh, is that the foreigners? Beautiful, beautiful to look at. Absolutely beautiful to look at.
So, what did you bring us from Hikmet?
I sold the skins like you wanted. The prices for reptile skins are really good. So, I was able to buy the supplies we needed. And a few bottles too, right? To celebrate.
I hope you didn't spend it all on this. I want to get rich fast, not get drunk in the woods.
Foreign hunters. Oh, shit. Just walked into that, didn't I? Now I'm bleeding.
What are you doing here? This is our camp. We've got all the permits we need to hunt as much as we want.
Permit? Who'd you
So
get those
get out
from?
of here.
Ask him for help.
We've come to ask for your help. Some hunters from our village have been caught in your traps. We don't know how to open them without hurting them.
Those traps are death machines. They emptied the undergrowth, and now they could kill our people.
They're very efficient contraptions. But you have to be careful. Gotta watch your step.
Members of our clan almost died because of you. And that's all you have to say?
Anilain anad sam. Tugden da orvar shedi da wind ored.
And what will you give us in exchange?
What?
We've got a job to do. If you're lot are careless, it's not my problem. So either give us something that will make it worth our while, or figure it out on your own. And get out of
Okay,
here.
he's the first to die.
Nida renau dwint, na tweak?
Saran krund menes. Yam faberan da renoixa da renauka quesa oil.
Give it to him. We only have 8 of the 50, it looks like. We do not have enough gold, so we have to leave.
We'll be back.
Right. Get out of here. We won't miss you.
You're about to enter a hostile zone. Your presence isn't tolerated here. You'll be attacked on sight. The map is red as long as you remain in the area. Adopt a health stance to avoid being spotted. Each hostile zone is associated with a faction. The faction is indicated in a capsule under the compass. If you're detected and you fight, you will lose some reputation with this faction. You can try diplomacy to conclude a transit agreement when the situation permits. So try to talk your way out of it if you can.
Ja marad olen atlerksa renaiksa. Es velda goridi dentvar haskwa hemar.
Es ra anilain. Es konin kad quedradid et yernahar. Quefravind. Es folla de mesen echerem ent da yigedal nes garantamen.
Foreigners could be the key.
Adregamas da velumevas. Arvidatsi.
Okay, I want to look at the map. Okay. So here's where we are. I was just wondering what these, if these are like documents, like in Tomb Raider, you know, you have to find the documents and stuff. We certainly have someone. Oh, here's where the folks are that we're supposed to be helping. And we've got to go find some more foreigners and hope that they help. I'm not feeling very positive about that. Let's see, where's the trail? More of our dead animals. Lake region. Everything sounds squishy. So are these foreigners? Or some of our people that are working with the foreigners? Huh, or they've been enslaved by the foreigners? Uh-oh.
Somebody please help me!
Let's show them what we're made of.
Okay, I gotta figure out how to dodge. I'm liking the bow much better. There's less turn taking involved. I just keep hitting. I don't know what this skill is though. I need to, come on, how do I move? Okay.
Thank you. I thought I was going to die. Those damn dogs have gone wild again. They'll attack anything that moves. They're tough competitors and they don't hesitate to attack us. Thanks again.
Maybe he'll help us now. We got 0 coins out of the deal. There's one of them traps. I gotta be careful. Where'd the guy go? Can't I ask him for help? Okay, let me use my search. Make sure there's no traps ahead. Definitely need to be wary of those. What is this? Nature's nightlight? Alright, let's, I went the wrong way. I mean, am I going the tip to the, like the tip of the arrow is me, right? Correct? Which would mean I'd be going this way. Okay. It's muddy through here. Squish, squish, squish. They've been killing the dogs and clear cutting. Ah, look at there. Look at there. They're building a whole city there. I'm guessing this is where I need to go, right? Bridge Alliance's fort. Door is blocked from the inside. Hello? Anybody home? Let's talk to some people down here and see if they'll help us. Anybody look like a soldier? Here we go.
Stop! Who are you? And what are you doing here?
Whatever
My friend
I
and
want.
I are the future Donegada of the village on the lake, and Sheda is our protector. We'd like to talk to your chief.
The captain? Well, follow the path. It will lead you to his quarters.
Follow. We're gonna go. They just let us right in. Okay then. Here we go. Follow the path. The squishy footsteps are kind of creepy. Now, how did I get turned around? I'm supposed to go up the hill. Oh, here's a craft table. Can we use it? Looks like we can use the workbench here. Okay. Can we talk to him? Let's talk to him.
What do you want? Sorry, I've got to get back to the barracks.
Okay. Apparently they're too busy drinking. So where did these people come from? Are these some of the villagers? Or are these people they brought with them? Inquiring minds want to know.
Hello? I'm done for the day. I'm finally going to be able to go enjoy my friends at the tavern.
Hello. Are you the chief of this fort?
I'm the captain, yes. Who are you?
We're from the village of Vigeshvar. My friend and I will soon be Donegada, and Sheda will soon be joining the warriors.
Vigeshvar is Minan's village, isn't it? Well, he's a fine man. What can I do for you?
Ask for help? Only 15% chance.
We need your help. Some of our hunters have been caught in traps in the forest.
Diplomacy test
Traps set by
failed.
Renaikse like you.
These Renaikse, as you call them, give me a great deal of trouble. You should go and talk to them. I can't leave the fort right now, but they'll certainly know how to open the traps since they put them there.
But Captain...
I'm sorry, but I have very few resources. I can't disperse them to help you.
We'll leave you to your work.
Wait. I was supposed to give your chief a gift to present to the High King of this island. However, the gift was stolen. I hope to find it in time, but unfortunately I can't make any promises.
Loser. Ask him when the item went missing.
When did the gift disappear?
A few days ago. The night after receiving the goods we were waiting for from the mainland. I checked that the book was what I was expecting, but no sooner was it put away than it was stolen.
Where was the gift when it was stolen?
Where did you put it?
In the storeroom. And those buggers hit hard. They smashed through the cage and wrecked the chest it was being stored in.
Ask if anyone heard anything.
That must have been loud. Did no one hear anything?
Whoever did this must have known exactly how the camp worked. They waited until the guards making their rounds were on the opposite side of the camp. There was only one guard on duty when they broke in. They knocked him out, the poor bugger. He obviously couldn't tell us anything. The strangest thing is that although there were other valuables in the storeroom, they only stole that book. Anyway, if you want to go and see for yourself, don't hesitate. Just show this pass to the guard on duty.
So they want me to help him, but he's not willing to help us.
We'll leave you to your duties, Captain.
Should we thumb our nose at him?
Goodbye, young people.
Wow. That was, right? Oh, let's see if the doctor can help us at all.
Hello.
Are you the healer of this fort?
I'm the doctor in charge, yes.
She looks
You need my
sick.
help?
I'll leave you to your work. Goodbye.
We didn't have the
Goodbye.
option to ask for help. It just said leave.
Hello, Doctor.
Hello? What can I do for you?
Yeah, I was hoping we could ask her for help
leave you to
with
your
the
work.
guy who's injured.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
But that doctor looks deathly ill, if you ask me. Look at this big dog. You can caress it. Aw, look, you can pet the Buckby dog. Okay. Alright, let's look and see what our journal says. So we have to pay them. The captain refused to come and help your friends. He told you that he couldn't leave the fort and sent you to seek help from the trappers who laid the traps that caught them. We already asked them. You discovered the foreigners have settled in the woods where they've set up a great many traps. You should try to find out more. We've done that. Unfortunately, trappers spotted you. You can always ask them why they're here. An unknown disease. Bring the captain's gift to Minan, but we don't have the gift yet. So you should search for clues about the theft in the storeroom. Let's make that our... it looks like when this is the one we're investigating, I think, when we have it solid. Does that make sense? Well, now I don't see. For clues about the theft in the storeroom. Wouldn't it be marked on here where I was supposed to go? Information board. That's like the original Greedfall. Captain's quarters. I'm going to assume it's there. Warehouse. Wow. Soldiers' dormitory. Sawmill. So I'm going to assume this one here I can't quite highlight is the storeroom.
Oh, what do you want? Move along! Chop chop! No one's allowed near the storeroom.
The captain gave us a pass to examine the place our king's gift was stolen from.
Let's have a look. Okay, fine. You can come in.
They're all so sweet. Ask about what he saw.
Were you on duty during the break-in? Did you see anything?
No. I'd done the rounds. It was dark. I was just sitting there when all of a sudden I was bashed on the head. When I came to, the cage was open and it was too late.
Go back to other questions. Ask him if anything else was stolen.
Was anything else stolen?
No. But there were other valuables that would have been much easier to sell off. But who knows? Maybe those thieves had a thing for precious books.
Ask him where the gift was kept.
Where exactly was the gift?
In a chest, which was placed in a kind of cage we used to store precious objects.
Wow.
Everything was locked.
So how'd they get in there?
Forced the cage open and broke the chest. Real brutes.
Now I wonder if the tracking thing works in here. Aha, okay. Must have been used to force or twist something open to get in. That looks like the chest that was broken. This chest has been wrecked. All that's left of it is firewood. Sledgehammer. I reckon a slightly sharper weapon was used. We should ask around about the weapon that was possibly used and what else it is used for. Ooh, look at this pretty one. Pick lock. Ooh, I don't think we want to pick a lock. Not here in camp, right? I don't want to take the chance, especially since it's only 35% chance of it working. Let's ask about the weapon. Oh, can't talk to him anymore. And how come there isn't a exclamation mark on the doors or locations anymore? It's very curious to me. Oh, gold coins. Do I get to keep them, or are they going to grab me for stealing? Hunting certificate. Governor Birkin, a Bridge Alliance Council representative based on the island known as Tir Fradi in the city of Hikmet, hereby validates the hunting rights for the group known as the Skinners in the region of Lake Fort. They're authorized to take as much game and as many pelts as they wish. Thus decimate the natives' food source. The Alliance reserves the right to levy a tax on their hunting yield.
This is just what we needed.
Why did we need that? Based on the island known as Tir Fradi, hereby validates the mining rights to the deposits discovered in the region of Lake Fort, as well as the mining rights to the river known to the islanders as Freshmar, to the Alliance Mining Company. They may extract as much gold and other minerals as they find, with the Alliance and the city receiving 20% of any proceeds. Okay.
This is just what we needed.
All right, apparently we needed those things. Let's look at our journal, see what we learned. The gift was stolen. The guard says he was knocked unconscious. You should try to find out what the object you found at the crime scene is used for. Investigate the theft. Okay. I was wondering if the little pamphlets we just got would clear, say anything. No, just because the head has the speak on it doesn't mean they're going to speak. All right. Well, we're finding gold at least, maybe, so we can pay those guys, if nothing else.
We'll have to be careful. We're not supposed to be here.
All right, then. We won't go there. Where else can we go? Let's see. Got a fast travel point. We've got a workshop. We saw that. Let's go check out these dormitories or the fort intendant. I don't know what that is, but let's go check it out. And we'll see if we can find any more boxes we can loot without getting in trouble. We have definitely, I think we should have the 50 coins by now. How do we look at our inventory to see what we have? Okay. These are all we found. We've got claws. We got animal saliva. Ooh. Used in potions. Animal bile, even better. Fur. Thick leather. Some mushrooms. Dragon's blood. That was a plant. Used as a base for coatings. Copper ore. Make armor and weapons. Sulfur. Manufacture of explosives. And other types of leather to make jewelry. So I wonder how we combine this stuff. Milky white aloe. Plant with flourishes in dry soil produces a type of gel that's widely used for its many properties. It's used for healing, right? And some fabric. And the tool was left on the floor of the storeroom where the theft took place. It was probably used to force something open. Goods. We have a large dog tooth. Could serve as a lucky charm. It can be sold. And another dog tooth could be ornamental if strung into a necklace. Can be sold. Okay. So my curiosity is, how do we, is there like a, maybe at the craft station is where you would make potions and the such. But if we can't figure out anything else, maybe we can just buy those guys off. He said he'd do it for 50 gold, right? Handkerchief and some more gold. I like looting, especially when we're not getting in trouble for it. Take everything, of course. Bronze necklace, white liquor. Will it go good in my hot cocoa? Well, nobody's getting mad at us for taking anything, at least not at the moment. Can we talk to you? This is the intendant guy.
Good day. Are you the intendant?
Indeed. How can I help you?
I'm trying to recover our High King's gift, which was stolen from the storeroom.
This break-in is an embarrassment. What will people think of the Alliance now? The captain was furious. Anyway, I'd be glad to be of assistance, if need be.
Tell him about the tool you found.
We found this object. Could you tell us what it's used for?
It's called a bolt cutter. It's very useful for repairing machinery or building it from scratch, if you're skilled enough. We've got a few here, and they're quite handy. But where did you find it? Shouldn't be left lying around.
Tell him where you found the object, or don't mention that it's linked to the break-in. Let's tell him where we found it.
We found it at the scene of the break-in on the storeroom floor.
I see. So this bolt cutter was used to force the cage open. If you want, I can look through my records to see who last borrowed one.
Ask him why he keeps records, or accept his offer to check records.
Could you possibly
Let's
check
accept.
who borrowed it last?
Let me take a look. It was last borrowed by the woodsmen who work on the hill overlooking the docks. I remember now. They said they needed it to fix a jammed cartwheel. But come to think of it, it's not the best tool for the job.
You gullible person, you. Ask if he saw anything at the time of the theft.
Did you see or hear anything during the break-in?
No, I was asleep when it happened. Unfortunately, I won't be of any use to you in that matter.
Ask about the woodsman. Ask him if he thinks they could be the thieves.
Do you think the woodsman could be responsible for the theft?
I doubt it. Why would woodsmen steal a book? Even though it's a precious book, they'd have a hard time selling it off. If men like that decided to break into the storeroom, they'd steal other things. Although, admittedly, they were the last ones to borrow the bolt cutter. Maybe someone stole it from them.
Ask if they behave strangely.
Did the woodsman behave strangely?
No, but I don't really check on them. All that interests me is how they and others use the equipment. And I have nothing to complain about. They're careful. Well, until they borrowed the bolt cutter, that is.
Tell him about the broken chest.
Do you have tools in your inventory capable of smashing a chest?
That would depend on the chest. A hammer and chisel might do the trick, but it would take time and be noisy. If it's a wooden chest, an axe would be a quick but risky way of opening it.
Move on to other topics. Leave. Okay.
I will leave you to your work.
Guess we've asked all the
That's certain.
questions.
There's always more work here.
Can we loot while he's standing there? Apparently we're safe to loot.
Greetings.
Okay. Can we go in here? No. Soldiers' dormitory. Let's see if we can talk to anybody in here. Nobody in here. So let's see if we can loot the place. Apparently nothing to loot in here. They don't pay the soldiers much, apparently. I'll just walk right in front of the guy that's practicing his bow. That was really smart.
Are you lost?
Tin ore. The pier. Lots of stuff to look at here. I'm taking everything until I know which of the things are valuable to take. They just leave gold coins laying everywhere, don't they? So this is a different storeroom. Gold and rings and materials, necklaces. Let me save again because I don't know if there's an auto save. Let's do another save. We'll have 2 going. I'll have to do some reading to find out if it's an auto save. We're not going to pick locks, so we'll have to leave the fancy ones behind. Take everything until they start telling us no. Now in the first one I played, which is years away, because by the time I play it, they've got big old cities built. Tir Freddy was like their main place that they settled. So I'm thinking this must be Tir Freddy, but in the early stages of its development. Basically, they colonized the place. You should check out the game, though. I really liked it a lot. The combat is completely different. So, I've got to get used to it, because before it was just, you know, like any other. There was no turn taking or any of that. And you didn't have companions to control.
Fair winds.
Pirate.
Hello.
Okay.
Are you lost?
Apparently.
You're not from around here.
Actually, I am from around here. You're the one that's not from around here. If we're going to be exact about it. I have a bit of a bias, I think. So I'm assuming the red box is a big no-no, right? Yeah. 65% chance of getting it, but I'm still not going to do it. Of course, I don't suppose my skills will get any better if I don't practice them. Rope. All right, who am I supposed to be talking to? Refuse to help. You've discovered that foreigners have settled in the woods. Great. Unfortunately, trappers spotted you, but you can always ask them why they're here. So we could go back and give them money, I suppose. Bring the captain's gift. Well, we haven't found the gift yet, so we're still investigating. You are asking the woodsman about the theft of the gift. Okay. I don't think woodsmen are down here, right? I wouldn't think so. Can I climb? Oops, that's not the right button. I was wondering if I could get over there to that cave over there. I can't figure out how to jump. Well, I think we've looted everything there is to loot. There is that chest in there, but it's red. Looks like we missed a couple of barrels, though. Fine gold. Right. So where would we sell all this stuff? We haven't found a store. Let's see, is there anything on the map that mentions that? A vendor? There's a sawmill. Chief Woodsman. Okay, there we need to go there. Warehouses. Captain's quarters, storeroom, information board, guard. It's easier to use my keyboard to kind of look around here. Sawmill. Investigate the trappers, we know where that is. Dispensary. Visit toll. Oh, that's back in the village. But right now we're going to go see the woodsman. Okay. So I wonder where they sell and buy goods. So this way? No, this way. Back out to the woods, I suppose. The sawmill. Let's go explore. I have these companions with me, but they sure don't talk much. Not a very big mill. See, they call them woodsmen. To me, that is somebody who's, you know, out hunting, fishing, and all that. I would call these guys loggers. That was slimy, whatever that was.
Hello.
Tell them about the theft of the book.
Did you know that someone broke into the fort storeroom?
I heard about the incident, yes. And what does it have to do with you? Is the captain hiring natives now?
The stolen item was intended as a gift for our king. We'd like to find it. Could you answer a few questions?
Why not? But make it snappy, we've got work to do.
Tell them about the object you found in the storeroom.
We found this bolt cutter on the floor of the storeroom that was broken into. According to the intendant's records, the last person to borrow it was you.
Yeah, but so what? We needed to fix a jammed wheel. Someone must have stolen it before we could return it to the intendant, and then they used it to break into the storeroom.
Pressed them into confessing, but we only have a 35% chance. Ask them if they know who might have taken it.
You say that someone must have stolen the tool. Do you have any idea who could have done that?
Nah, none. We should have been more careful. It wasn't our tool, and we were supposed to return it.
Do we
We'll go and
believe this
apologise
guy?
to the intendant, but we really didn't think anyone would steal that bolt cutter.
Let's try some other questions first. Ask him who he suspects.
Who do you think could have committed this theft?
I have no idea, and to be honest, we don't care. It's the captain's job to find the culprit, not ours.
Now, if we pressure him and he gets mad, is he gonna, like, start a fight?
We'll let you get back to your work.
Goodbye.
I thought I'd save again before I went any further. In case he is going to get mad at me if I press the issue.
Hello?
We'd like to talk about the storeroom breaking again.
If you want, but you're wasting our time.
You're lying. I'm sure you're the
the diplomacy test failed.
You're accusing us of lying and calling us thieves without any real evidence or witnesses. How dare you insult us? You're lucky we have no quarrel with your people.
Sedan slanden de dogomberi mirmida, so kontabe dem brengi. Budakta veru etawisagi. Es voladem radiden de irachtam kwe.
He says we should go tell the captain that they're lying.
Es vola dem Euragames durda windrasas.
Influence the council. Retrieve the High King's gift. Investigate the theft. We've done that. Oh, attack or return to other questions. Let's return to other questions. Let's leave.
Let you get back to your work.
Goodbye.
Okay. Well, that did not go well. Ah, there's another building down there. Lots of building going on. Wonder how we get down there to explore. Let's see if this person has anything to say. Nope, just standing there rather serious like. All right, now he said, or the quest came up and said maybe we want to go talk to the captain. We searched the sawmill. You find some interesting leads about the theft there. I do? I did? You tell the fort's captain about the woodsman. Well, let's go back to the sawmill. Maybe we missed something in there. And it didn't trigger. Or we went in the wrong side of the sawmill. Ooh, look. I missed it before. Unless it just now got activated.
Is Lorgan Varheflar.
Okay. Alright, how do I interact with it? Examine. Looks like they were made by the piece of furniture. It must have been moved, dragged across the floor several times. Ooh, there's a passage. Activate. Aha, it's a book that you activate it, it opens. Ooh, cool. What did we find? Suspicious letter. My friends, your mission is unchanged, but you will need to take action. I know you are in a precarious situation, so use the utmost precaution. You mustn't be discovered under any circumstances. Keep your surveillance mission. Your cover seems to be solid, but it is imperative that you intercept the gift you told me about. We cannot allow the Alliance to establish good relations with the natives, as this would destroy their innocence and keep them from discovering the true faith. May the Enlightened keep you in his divine blessing. What is that about? Key needed. Where are we going to find a key? See, it's definitely been moved around. See, the other ones just gave you the chance to pick them. This one actually says key needed. So now we definitely need to go talk to the captain, right? Let's look at our journal again. Whoops. Retrieve the gift from the safe at the sawmill. How am I retrieving the gift from the safe? Am I supposed to try to pick it? I think I have to go back in here, right? To get back to the captain. I certainly hadn't found the key. So if I had found the key, it probably would have used the key. Is this where the captain is? This is the storeroom. Where's the captain's place?
Hello, Captain.
Hello, young people. Is there a problem?
Inform of your suspicions regarding the woodcutters.
We believe the group of woodsmen who work for the fort are responsible for the theft. They borrowed the bolt cutter that was used to force the cage open.
Despite that fact, they insist on lying. But maybe you can loosen their tongues.
Well, let's go and question them. Follow me. Come on, lads. You're going to have to talk. We have proof of your involvement in the theft.
You have nothing but the suspicions of these people. We didn't do anything.
I don't believe a word of it. Why did you steal this book? Were you hoping to sell it?
It's never been about money. We couldn't let you expand the Alliance's influence on this island. As for you, you got involved in a war that's beyond you, and you could lead your people to ruin. But no matter. You won't take us alive.
Oh my goodness.
Everyone, to arms!
Oh goodness. Oh, now we're in a major battle here.
Let's show them what we're made of.
Wow, they're shooting magic and all sorts of stuff. And I don't know how to dodge yet. I don't know what that does yet. Oh, maybe it takes him, tells one of my people to get in there and kill him.
Thank you for your help in this matter, young people. I wish it hadn't come to this with these spies, but they didn't give us a choice.
Woohoo, we finished a quest. Ask him about the war the woodsmen were talking about.
Could you tell us more about the war that those people were talking about?
Well, you'd need a historian to answer that. This war between the Bridge Alliance, Thélème, and the Dutan Empire has been going on for years. I don't really have anything to complain about. The war has brought fortune to the Coin Guard and has freed my country. I'd hoped that by moving away from the mainland, I could leave the war behind. But I was wrong. Naturally, just 4 years after the Alliance established itself on this island, Thélème followed. And here they are, stirring up trouble. Those accursed priests.
Ask where the gift is.
We found a key on the leader of those men. But unfortunately, we don't know where to find the chest it opens.
Oh, we do too. It's in the
Besides the
sawmill.
area where they worked, They also often hung around by the sawmill. You should search there.
Oh, so
They
maybe
must
we
have
should
set
have
up a
gone to
hideout
see
or
the
something.
captain first.
If I were you, I'd go and take a look. And if you find a gift there, let me know.
Based on the hour. Okay, this is just stuff we've picked up along the way. Retrieve the gift from the sawmill. We knew he was a bad guy, didn't we? $33 gold coins, white liquor, Bridge Alliance gift, missionary medal. And we got the High King's gift. So we're supposed to tell the captain we found it, I assume. Retrieve the gift. Okay. Does that mean we need to go talk to him, or? So where are we going now? Looks like we're going back. We can go to a fast travel point here. And what? Where? This is a fast travel point? Oh, okay. I thought it was going to look like one of those rocks. The controller does not move very well. I'm having trouble with it anyway. There we go.
Esole tri duisesa. Estagole guesa. Ruig mada casviso klendi. Beur tirtomado doit. Nabrok dani. Pudole mat.
So when we're not in the village, we'll be speaking English, so that's good to know. I find subtitles so distracting from the show, you know. Oh, we can loot here and too. So we'll talk to this guy, but I'm thinking we have to go back, right? We have to go back and help those people.
Adrek dead? God see and for ready duis.
Give him the gift for Vinbar. He brought you the gift the captain wishes for the High King to have. Tell him the truth about the delay.
Kair? A koi vrugensin.
Toigended Sadonea da Heniadem Yagaluda.
So she's explaining they came from a place called Teleme, who was trying to cause trouble.
Anasiendend em Exriud Winbar went Garan Sargam.
Fravin de toisag.
Say you warn the captain. Say the captain doesn't know.
Smendem em Bovel da Veru e Farnaside.
Tui. Roi dame mes yes. Nasiende tumi dend. Neis kumene doiga en natteren en mishe dent. Anon dagan. Siarma anfordem en mishe de galagan.
Now they're caught in a war that's waged being very far from here.
Radidam qua inbarem dead. Es suis puisig.
I think Vinbar must be the king. Tell him about Mev's missions.
Ad no whether dir na hart dautorten. Dis da im du roidem da se tug dem ma de rige mit an gadamen. Is rade em ragam de kwet teniasm kwens nis lucht. A de kweniet tege de se and awe siteni.
Quis mana oleg contachit kase vanteam. Adrebt mev kedachtem mar. Arula moiden sa toten si da he rigam ja bud varsimach. Ages sogerig en da he ole igen. Faber dis amem desmoino. A soloidis mad suis ruson. Ages tur meam fleedade.
Ad loche dar avail. Vregames quets meum da vuiet well.
Ad no whether dir na hart dautorten. Dis da im du roidem da
Oh, we already
is
talked
rade em
about that.
ragam.
Quis mana arula faber di
Ad loche dar avail.
Ask about the ritual.
Quid bud a dead mod.
What does the ritual we're about to perform entail? Ah, it's a secret of the sages. We'll soon find out.
Sed me van atroflanem. Anondagam qualsheid enfledade.
Oh, excuse me. That's what I get for staying up too late.
Moi crimoderega gam de hen on mil frictimen. Tege dad ni mach. Ages frade de gedo. Done gadam. Da halinia rino.
All right. Leave.
Wa awelem seg avoil.
Wa welem segereta.
All right, well, we gained a lot of experience and reputation points. We're now level 5. We got some attribute points. I don't know what to do with those. But we do need to go back, right? We need to get the trappers to set our friends free, right? Let's go, okay, let's go see if we can talk to these. I see they have a few things highlighted there. Roarg and Barag got caught in an iron jaw trap. They'll die if you don't act soon. And yes, you discovered the foreigners have settled. You should try to find out more about them. Those are still highlighted, but they need to put them in a different color, right? It's hard to tell those are highlighted. All right, map. If you'll give me a moment, I'm going to take a quick bio break. And I didn't make a be right back screen because I was rushing myself. So it's going to say starting soon. And hopefully I've got the right music picked because I just used it from what was provided in the game. All right, I'll be right back.
From another world, the doubt, the onward, beyond the land of my sacred home, my heart, my soul, my body, my skin, my own destiny. deception, my delusion. Forever they come, my village may succumb. We'll fight for our freedom. We'll end the human war. My heart, my soul, my body, my skin, my own destiny.
I wasn't going to do this till Thursday, so I didn't have any of my start screen, be right back screens set up like I should have. So I will do better next time. So we need to go back to the trappers, see if we can get them to help our friends. So we can fast travel, right? Where are the trappers again? Right here. So we can fast travel to here, I think. So the fast travel point is that stone. Looks like we also have some people to talk to, maybe.
Es ogen warm de mavradia.
No, this one down there.
Beor tir simad. Quel sheid emes mad suis oglendi. Ames vel suis siu
I hope your journey is easier than mine. Ask him what's the matter. What's going on?
For hier, ja. Queni du fortium de renoiselam jam vregum de
He's
beroiga
been making a
nodas
statue and it's missing something.
She
needs him to get. He needs her to get some scales to finish his work. Oh, somebody took them. Wow, people are stealing all over the place in this game.
Na velidu quei rendent. Carnad nas katasach medent. Rend olegen ab.
He wasn't worried about it because normally he can get plenty, but all the animals and stuff are either sick or disappearing.
Sieunt mes forfarsche die en evigen. Aradidau qua hedonea emes ankenam dent dat.
Es alleine fras.
Okay, there's some missing scales, some gold scales that he needs for something he's making. We just spoke to him. We have to speak to him again. Then we gotta speak to this guy. He's the master, apparently. Happy to see us. How can we help? Ask him for information about the sick.
Da dau rebi nes voglendi, for varshede diardaha, da hauragi e bune de meteniosi, da yam quinzi vegan. Fravindu em na kante better redees mad, sag na fravindu marag moi. Es ka irta noisimi.
So she's asking about the illness that has overtaken the village, and she's wondering if he knows anything about it. So now he's explaining. He's very weak. It's best to let him rest. Now his kids are sick too, his daughter and her wife.
Birt tirsimat alana agavargan. Es trag me da oglendi dead. Na tug du em
She says, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were sick. His name's Brian. That's funny. It doesn't sound very native, does it? Oh, that's her father.
Saxientene beginenedi sege a bogeldi there.
For
She
hier.
can't cure him, but she can try to help him feel better.
Varem flangen der oila an vigen kasi. Farend to sendre donea da
Villagers complaining of headaches, loss of balance.
Don queni koldi kotrumachtas kasi.
Ask if they've changed their habits.
Nuit et suis vansen, vis nu achs quan tu si de daganti bediten?
Na, es bledenem en disaunit kahesaulem. Daremau brosanamen ansed henap.
She gets up every morning to lay bundles of twigs along the river because she's going fishing.
Ag andreg da verue brosnan, ane diwi de diwi.
Es kunjat konfrang se karnad. Ever digle na halobum en ja sankanam de madade
So they're out fishing and collecting and
Mad en enyo don feshe dahi modeni. Tegen kasin en yakwen renda.
they're talking about the fishing area.
Es folad emes reques esin ja quert sateniasim?
Maya sina nes quai nas ten me kasin.
Es vola dem origami zed matege dem esin. Adlereit si das visored. Fregame ze veliam sientum da horagi jagas kaden.
Adlor headway si tri. Eshrei da de nilan atodan e gada dag.
Vogolenta heda. Longs tira laun sviskamaman.
All right, well, the sickness possibly down, they got exposed to something where they fish and collect materials, but the man, Shada's father, the blonde girl's father, says he goes down there and he's not sick. Let's see, let's leave.
Quawelem sega diarn.
Quan berda de hawlem var hasarenta.
All right. All right, let's find where's the travel stone? Wow, look at all these people they need me to talk to. Let's go see if we can talk to the trappers first. Where's the travel stone? This way a little bit. Okay, fast travel to here for now. We're going to see if we can finish this out before we start anything else. So we're going to see if they're willing to help us. Oh! Trap. I knew it was there. It got me last time.
You again. Can't you leave us to work in peace?
Ask him.
The traps you set everywhere are killing all the animals in the woods without distinction. Soon there won't be any more game to hunt.
Yeah, and? Why should I care?
Because then you won't have anything else to
Why kill
hunt.
more than you need? We depend on hunting too.
More than we need. But our need is infinite, child. We don't just kill these critters for food.
The skins bring in a fortune, and we're not about to give them up. You'll just have to go hunting further afield, which we'll soon be doing too, by the way.
We'll be back.
Right. Get out of here.
Drive the trappers
we won't
away.
miss you.
Well, so we collected money, and that didn't work. So, how do we drive them away? You have to find a way to make these foreign hunters leave our woods if you want the game to return. Well, I'm not sure how we're supposed to do that. There's a camp here. There's two smaller camps here. What's this? Drive the trappers away. So is this going back to the fort to drive the trappers away? So we're going to go maybe talk to the captain and see if he'll help us. Is that what we're thinking? Oh, I don't guess I can go that way. Not safely, anyway. Let's see what the captain tells us. Husband's cooking dinner. So we'll take a break. We'll end our stream then, but let's see what the captain tells us first. I mean, we could drive them away just by, you know, killing them. Oh, we gotta go around the back door. Wonder why they have the front door locked. That's silly. But anyway. Okay, that makes her run faster, but how does she roll? I'll have to work on that one. You press down on the left stick to make her run.
Hello, Captain.
Hello, young people. Is there a problem?
Yeah, the trappers. Talk about the intensive hunting.
The trappers' hunting practices have led to the
we had
disappearance
success.
of animals in the region. Their traps kill everything indiscriminately, and our clan will soon run out of game.
This same game is also what you provide to us to feed our troops. It's a tricky situation. These
Learn to
brainless
be
brutes
good
are
husbandry
boors. I'm not
specialists.
surprised they're causing trouble, but they do have permits. Well, I can't let them starve your village and my troops. My men will send them to hunt elsewhere.
Thank you, Captain.
Oh, well, that worked.
We'll leave you to your duties, Captain. Goodbye.
All right.
Goodbye, young people.
Reputation with factions will determine their decision when asking for help. The actions that cause a relationship to fluctuate are murders in the forbidden zones, obviously, quest choices against them, dialogue choices with their representatives. Warning, your reputation with the Imperialists can't develop Your reputation with the Imperialists can't develop positively? Is that like saying you don't have you don't have any luck? You're not going to improve your reputation with them? I mean, is he considered an imperialist? I don't know. Companion reputation. Your reputation among your companions determines how they behave towards you. The actions that cause this relationship to fluctuate are choices in dialogues, the quests you complete for them, choices in quests, particularly with regard to their original faction. Okay. Developing a good or bad reputation with a companion can influence their destiny and survival, lead to a romantic, relationship. Little nookie involved here. Each companion brings a bonus talent point when they join your party. Improve your relationship to double this bonus. All right. We done good. We were successful. So what I haven't figured out yet is what we do with all the stuff we found, right? All right. You were able to convince the captain that the trappers posed a threat to the balance throughout the region. They'll soon be driven out of the area and the woodland life will return. So why isn't that like, how come it's not, done yet? How come it's not showing that it's done? Oh, help. Oh, we got to go back and help the hunters. That's why. Rorg can't caught in an iron jaw. They'll die if you don't act. So we got to go find them. Hide the completed quests. So where are they? Are they here? Because I thought, wait, no, that's the fishing spot. Where are the people? Yes, okay. So there is where we need to go. How come it doesn't have like the little, the little exclamation point on them? And I wonder if the loot stuff comes back. Like some things in Skyrim, you go back to the chest and magically it's got more stuff in it again. All right, so yeah, I don't know why this doesn't have a quest marker on it, you know what I mean? Ah. So we have a marker. All right, you can put a marker where you want to go. That's handy. Wonder how, that's not the right way. I wonder how, their stamina, how that, is that affected like when she's running around? Because I don't see like a stamina bar. We're up there. Let's see, can I go around and up? Why's my computer getting all loud again? I don't know why it's doing that. we get up there? Now, are we going to be able to figure out how to help them? Okay, well, what can we do now to fix this? And we can't talk to them. She can't try to get rid of the... They'll die if you don't act. Okay, so what do we need to do? Hi, Co. Yeah, we're puttering about 3 hours in. I'll have to start later for you so you have a chance to see it because I'm getting ready to go to dinner. But I love the color. It's very rich. I'm really still very, very new. Did you choose the wrong option? Oh, for saving these guys? I don't know. But I love the color, Co. The graphics are beautiful, and I have a learning curve for the combat. But yeah, I don't know. So they're being attacked. You should rescue them. Borg and Borg got caught in the jaw trap. They'll die if you don't act. I was unable to remove the jaw. You managed to remove the jaw and trap from the one girl. The trappers whose traps caught your friends agreed to release them on condition that you pay them, but we went back and we couldn't pay them. The captain refused to come and help your friends. He told you that he couldn't leave the fort. So we investigated. You have to find a way to make these foreign hunters leave. Well, the captain said he was going to make them leave. So do we need to go back and try the trappers again? You know, I don't want to get into a fight with them, and if we fight with them, I don't know how that helps them anyway. Oh, see, now they're gone. Are they? Are they gone? Let's go. Maybe we'll find something there to help them. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll find something there to... Yeah, I don't know. Oh, damn it. Trap. Apparently I can just run right through it. Watch the traps. Let's see. Oh, you're going the wrong way. Of course you are. This way. Oh, trap. Let's do this. Can't run very well when you're looking this way, but... We're gonna have to smack these guys around. I mean, what are we gonna do here? Well, it looks like they're gone and they just left piles of dead animals. Will there be any tools to help us open the trap by any chance? There's a shovel. I don't know. Is that going to help? They left weapons and everything behind? How odd. Pick up a book. Journal of the Chief Trapper. We settled close to the fort. The camp isn't very comfortable, but there's plenty of game in the area. We spotted several giant lizards that the natives call leolans. Leolans. Okay. Their leather will be all the rage in the city. We've set a large number of traps in the woods, and our stock of pelts is growing. They left it all behind, though. However, the thought of all the energy wasted on skinning these beasts for a few coins taxed by the government when a real treasure lies right next door enrages me. The mine, which is only a few miles away, yields large quantities of gold. We should be able to find a way to steal some of it. I found a way to sneak past the guard to reach their storage without being seen. The treasure will soon be ours, so they're thieves too. We stole their weekly stock. We should lie low for a while, but I planted a bow of native manufacture. That should be enough to incriminate them. And just in case, I buried our loot near one of those native altars found in the area. When the tension subsided and they've hanged a few savages, for the sake of form, we'll just have to dig it up, then we'll be rich. These trappers have hidden their loot near one of our altars in order to accuse our people of the theft they themselves committed. Why you decided to learn to read the foreigners' runes? Obviously, it was an advantage to be able to read it. So they not only, killed all the animals, but they robbed. Oh, that looks like explosive, doesn't it? I mean, can I do something with it? I mean, if we were to have a battle in here, I suppose I could shoot it, right? Be interested if I could take the weapons. It's like I got a mace, a new weapon. Copper ore, great steel mace. Nice. Maybe I keep it or maybe I give it to my warrior lady. I don't know. Do you give them weapons? I don't know. Well, if they were still alive, I guess you could choose to try to rescue them, but they're all dead. Well, nothing here seems to be of any use to help rescue my friends. I'm a little confused on how to finish that out. Looks like a chest up here. It's one of the red ones, though, that I'd have to try to pick. Let's give it a shot.
Ugh, I can't do it.
Oh! It exploded. And now you don't... Okay, so you only get one try, it looks like. If the dice is rolled and you don't get it, you don't get it. Apparently. Okay, so how does that help with our quest? Help the hunters. We made the trappers leave. We investigated. We found the hunters. That's the last thing in the Dying Forest quest. They'll die if you don't act. I don't know, maybe I take the shovel back and help them with the trap? I don't know. But there was nobody I could talk to. Almost stepped on another trap. When you get to that bridge, that'll take you up and over. Watch the traps. God damn it. I got too close. Oh, it startled me because I thought it was going around it. I mean, maybe if I put, I don't know, if I put the shovel in my hand? But I can't even interact with them. Well, he's got a bubble, a talk bubble. But then when I get next to him, it goes away. Alright, that's very frustrating. Maybe give them a health potion? Let's see. I don't know how to give a potion, though. How do I give something? Can I give something? Got all this stuff I can sell. Bridge Alliance gift for the king. I thought I gave that away already. Alright, let's see if that is anything I can do here. Okay, I could put a different weapon in my hand, as well as my bow, it looks like. Steel sun rings, unadorned except for small sun engraving. Given their simplicity, they were probably designed for traveling missionary. There's a little bit of magical damage. Tracker's bow, tracker's bow. So I got several tracker's bow. Mace of destruction, 22 physical damage. What's this one? 24 physical damage. We'll put that in my second, I guess. I was wondering if I could put the shovel in my hand or something. You know, and can I, oh, she got a pretty hat. Looks like it helps with armor. Kind of funny looking though. Magical deflection. I got some different armor. It looks like I can change to these, but I can't get to these armor ones for some reason. Hey, Cal's here. Good morning to you. This is their armor. I can change to these, but it's less armor than this one. So I don't want to do that. No. Oh, see, these are theirs. How do I get those? Is there a way to, I don't know, trade them to me? Items already Does the green mean that's what she's got on? Why does some of it have a green arrow on it? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, can I give her a different weapon? So if I give her, okay, so this one's, it's on me. That's what the green is, because that's the weapon I have. So I don't want to give her that one. So that's her weapon. And then this is, he's got the tracker's bow. And all the other ones are just tracker bow too. So it'd be cool if I could figure out how to, and give him one of the funny hats too, I guess. I can figure out how to sell this stuff, right? I have 625 gold, and I have all this stuff I need to do something with. And now I have a skill tree I gotta figure out. Pass of destruction, pass of protection, taunt, Protector stance. I have passive charity, do-gooder stance. Decreases the recovery time. Oh my gosh, I gotta do some reading. I gotta watch some movies, you know, some videos. I don't know what any of this means. Brutal impact. I don't mind, you know, finding out this kind of stuff. I don't want to find out like story. But I need to figure out how this works. Weapons of war. What's the difference between weapons of war and fencing weapons? Tier for D bracelets. Tier for D bracelets mastery unlocks weapon skills. For Tier for D bracelets, breath of life and toxic bloom. Bows. Power shot. Target the enemy. Long range. So that I have to look at. And then I've got these attributes, which I also need to read about before I go changing anything. Talents. Oh wow, look at this skill tree. Oh my goodness, that is wildly complicated. Allows you to forge and strengthen weapons and armor as well as repair broken items. Since it's early access, I wonder if anybody's done any videos, but there must be like a tutorial guide or something. Unlocks new recipes. So I wonder how you get these talents. Like, do I have talent points? Well, I did something there. I wonder if I had like a point and I just assigned it to craftsmanship. Can I undo it? X, remove. Let's put it on survival. Allows you to track important elements. Diplomacy, stealth. What's mechanism? Still closed. Picks locks, disarm traps. No, it's not closed. So it looks like those are the three I can, does that make sense? No, I can do that. Okay. So what do I want to put it on? Increase the chance of sexual skill rolls. Survival tracking. Death traps, crap throwing knives, and ointments for your team. Minor lizard ointment, because you're going to need that apparently. Diplomacy enables you to know how to handle and persuade your interlocutors. That's a word. And improves the relationship you develop. Stealth unlocks the ability to equip Tier 1 disguises. Increases the chance of successful skill rolls in stealth. Alchemy. I don't know, I'm thinking strengthen weapons. Let's do craftsmanship. So we're going to upgrade that. So we had one available point for that. And these are stats. My bridge alliance is suspicious. That's probably not a good thing. Well, none of this helped me figure out how to help these people. So I might have to read up on that. Let's look at this journal of the Chief Trapper. Maybe that'll help us. Well, we've read this already. Stock of pelts, a way to sneak past the guard. They stole their gold. We should be buried their loot near one of the native altars found in the area. When the tensions subside, they'll hanged a few savages. So I don't know how do we find that? Well, I don't know. I have no idea. So little reading I'm going to be doing on this. There's probably some sort of helper guide out there, or I'll get on there. There's probably a Discord and I can ask for help. But in the meanwhile, let's can we fast travel from here, or do you have to be at a fast travel site? I bet you we have to be at a fast travel point, but let's try it and see. Oh, okay, we don't have to be at a fast travel point. All right, well, the ribs are ready. Husband wanted ribs again. We've had him like a couple times this month. He was feeling it. But thank you guys for hanging out with me as I explore this new game. I'm going to try to play it as frequently as I can. It'll probably be evening. Maybe Kokano will enjoy watching it. He used to love watching me play Oblivion. So there's 9 of you on Twitch. I really hope you'll hang out long enough so that we can go share your love with others. We'll find somebody. Thank you, Rude. We'll find somebody we can raid. I doubt there's anybody else playing this game, so we'll just see if we can find one of our friends. I'm going to put you on the end screen, and I'll work on my starts and my ends and get those spruced up a little bit. And Brudokin said he's going to help me with the fan noise. That has never been an issue before. So we'll get that taken care of. So hang out just a few minutes, folks. Hang in there. I will pick somebody really, really, really quickly so you can get on about your day.